try to play. The good part is they make it all divisional matchups, right? So in theory, even teams will have nothing to play for. Well, the teams who have nothing to play for is kind of the ones you want to play on, quite honestly. Like the games where two teams have nothing to play for, those are the ones you kind of want to be in, quite honestly, in my opinion. The must-win games for teams that are playing against teams who don't have to win, don't play those. Don't play those because it's priced into the line. When you play the must-win teams, they don't cover.
One of those games.
When you play the spots where it's two teams who have nothing to play for, then you could do all right. Or if you really want to, when you play, if you're gonna play like those must-win situations, play the side that doesn't even. My experience, that's how you do the best in week 8. Well, week 18 now used to be week 17, but
yeah, look, one of those games I wanted to talk about was Chicago and Green Bay. Chicago having an opportunity here to be spoilers for the Green Bay Packers. Love playing well here. What's your thoughts on the Green Bay and Chicago game here? I can pull up.
If you've played Green Bay as chalk this season, you ain't made one fucking dollar. And the Bears, yeah, they have nothing to play for, but they haven't had anything to play for, and they keep winning. They keep covering spreads. As I just said, games like that, you play the team that doesn't have to win.
You can hear me,
or you don't play. That's what I do.
We can hear you.
And I'm gonna play the Bears, but if I had to, I'd play the Bears right there.
Okay, and I like that too. Now that game's at +3, opened up at 2.5. It is at 3. So again, you can get the Bears at +3, I believe, right now. Let me take a double check on that. Packers favored at home here, 3 across the board. So
Packers have not covered one time this season. They got to win it to get into the playoffs, right? That's the exact spot where you want to be on the Bears. Exact spot.
So
I didn't put my money on it, but I'll tell you what, gun in my head, I'll be on the Bears right there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a play. So we got Eddie here real quick. Eddie's got a new camera here. He's got a whole staff there that he's hired. Eddie, nothing like week 18. The guy's about to win a freaking pick'em season, and he's got mics and everything now.
Bro, he's not even winning pick'em season. He slaughtered that shit.
Man, last year I was surprised. Last year I was top 40 in all of ESPN, which is crazy. And this year, I'm doing all right. I'm first place.
You did amazing, bro. You did amazing. Anybody who could pick every game through the whole season and have more wins than losses, that's amazing, bro. And you've done it 2 years in a row. Salute, my boy.
Yeah, man. Right. I just got to one more week, take care of business and bring it home. I'm going to come out to Crown Point, too.
Oh, man.
This year, though, I'm going to send you my 100 and like some weird cryptocurrency that nobody knows of.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in the wallet though. By next season, it's gonna be worth a bag.
Man,
last year I said it to you in dollar bills so you can go to the strip club. But this year I don't know. I'm gonna find like the weirdest cryptocurrency, and I'm gonna send it to you in there, bro.
All right, that's cool, man. Yeah. I got the crypto. I'm hip to crypto.
You can watch. I'm good on it. Bro, the way you a lucky guy. Shit. Maybe that cryptocurrency I send you turns into like
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna hold it and then shit, fuck around. You asking for it back.
I'll get it aside. For real, bro. Salute to you, man. That's amazing how you did that 2 years in a row, man.
Yeah, man. I'm up 3 now. Just gotta hold on tight. I'm pretty sure that shit should work out. So.
I think I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that you remember to make the pick every week, and so do you, Knotz. Obviously,
I've been forgetting.
Yeah, that is half the battle, honestly.
That is so crucial,
the only
man.
thing that reminds me is when he Major posts his thing like, look, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta make my picks.
Exactly. That's why I do that shit to remind y'all.
I've seen a number of texts that have come through that have saved me a little bit. You know, I mean, look, Knotz, you said earlier this week, this past week in the NFL, I thought I was seeing it great. Was completely wrong. Started with Dallas on Saturday. Any takeaways from last week, week 17? I actually thought that was the last week. Is this the last week ever, 18 in the NFL?
I mean,
did they do it last year? I don't remember.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
What I do like what they're doing now is that they make them all divisional games in the last week. So at least in theory, even if you got nothing to play for, you got something to play for. Just like, you know,
bragging rights.
So
I don't know. I mean, week 18s are always tough, man. And I'll tell you what, I take it very light myself. I'll be waiting here patiently because I know what I'm gonna be hammering in the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure I know where who and what's gonna be in there, and I know exactly who I'm fading. You know, it's a few spots I kind of like this week, but I tell you what, ain't gonna be no 100 pops, man. I mean, week 18, something you definitely, in my opinion, you gotta take it very light.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of talking about incentive plays, who has them, who doesn't. You know, there's a lot going into these games. One game in particular, we'll start with this one, just because Eddie took some unbelievable game notes. And Browns Bengals, Joe Flacco, who gets incredible pay amounts if they make the playoffs and win. 37.5. The total here opened up at 36.5. Everybody's kind of you would think everybody's on the over, even the way the number's gone here. But everybody and their mother, including the tickets, 97% of the money on the under 37.5 here. Percentage to bets, 84% apparently here Thursday night, 37.5. This game also at Bengals minus 3.5. What's your take on this one, Knotz, just because you have a 10% battery? Will go to Eddie and then myself.
Play the motherfucking over. Number one defense in the NFL. And what do they keep doing? They keep going fucking over. Look.
What are they doing? Are they trying to catch people right now? Flacco's throwing the ball everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, and look, Flacco is not going to no Super Bowl. Let's be real here. But I mean, the man keeps going over with the number one defense in the NFL. Number one defense means the books got to set the line low as they keep doing. And I don't know, in some fucking way, like, I might be wrong here, but I think ever since Flacco started, every fucking game has went over. So what do? You just keep playing the fucking over.
Yeah, I mean, even 2 weeks ago, Andy Lang talked about it from Indianapolis, and he was like, look, Joe Flacco's passing yards were at 270. Last week, Thursday Night Football, Joe Flacco, Jets, another really low, 36. They're hanging it again.
DJ, why didn't you tell me this, bro? I keep playing Flacco under his yards, bro. I've done it.
I'm sorry.
Every single fucking game.
I'm sorry. No. Here's why.
I'm like, Flacco, you're not going to keep doing this. And he keeps doing it.
Here's why. He receives a $250,000 for the wild card win, $500,000 for division, and $1 million for the AFC Championship, $2 million for winning the Super Bowl. I guess these are the incentives part of his contract apparently right now. So he's got shit to play for. He's having fun. He don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Man, fuck Flacco. I've been betting his unders ever since he got to start.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
Every single one of them. I'm not going to do it this week. I honestly, gun in my head, I'll play his overs, but over on the game, I'm going to play that. I like the over.
Eddie, where you at here?
I definitely like the Bengals to win the game. The Browns aren't playing for much, but I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals to win the game. I'm with Knotz on the over. I think the Browns aren't playing for much, but the over and under is pretty low. I think they can both get three touchdowns each.
Over,
3 touchdowns each.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals win though for sure.
All right, next game.
I don't feel on the side, but I like the over.
You like the over? Yeah. All right. Another divisional matchup here. We'll go Minnesota Lions. This game in Detroit. Detroit 3.5 favorite here. Obviously, they've secured a couple things in the division. I believe the Vikings here fighting total 44. Now down to or up to 45.5. I don't know. I kind of lean the under here. Knotz and then Eddie. What do you got here?
I'll tell you what. One thing I have seen out of motherfucking Dan Campbell, he doesn't care if he's playing for anything. He does not give any fucks. That man goes balls to the wall no matter what. So I'm not playing the game, but if I did, nothing about Minnesota makes me want to bet them, especially when they're playing for nothing. So, yeah. Well, I mean, they're not playing for nothing, I guess. They need, like, a massive amount of things to happen, and they could possibly make the wild card. I mean, shit, the Lions probably fucking destroy them.
Well, that's what I'm thinking because of last week, right? America's team got the win in Dallas. Now what? They're officially undefeated at home.
Bro, I bet Dallas last week, and I'll tell you what, I'm not fading the Lions no more. I'm just not doing it.
You can't. I mean, I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, and the CD Lamb fucking fumble right before half, or whoever fumbled right before half was crucial. It fucked everything up for me, and that was it. Eddie, what do you got in the Minnesota?
So, in order for the Vikings to make the playoffs, they need to win and losses from the Packers, Seahawks, and Saints. With that being said, my jam soul lock of the motherfucking week is the Lions.
Yes.
-3. I'll buy the little half point.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But,
no, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure the Lions are going to win for sure.
Lions are going to destroy them.
Yeah, they should destroy them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I like Lions.
I agree with you there. San Francisco 49ers at home against the Los Angeles Rams. Rams letting a lot of people down last week. What do you got here in this one? Niners 3-point favorites at home. This line quickly moved to 4 and 44.5 on the total open. Now down to 41.5. I almost lean to the over here.
What is that? What game is that?
Rams and 49ers.
Purdy ain't going, so
nope.
So when Purdy don't go, what happens? The books adjust the line way down, right? Give me the over. I agree with that. Sidewise, fuck. Good luck with that. If you want to bet the side in this game, shit.
Ugly.
Fun. But I completely agree with you, DJ. I say you played over.
Eddie, you got in this one.
I like the Rams. You know that they're playing for seeding. I like that plus the 4.5. I'm with Knotz on the over and under. You know, probably gonna go over. I like Puka to get an anytime touchdown.
Man, they're playing good right now.
Kyron Williams too,
playing well right now.
Yeah.
You know, fantasy football ended for a lot of people last week, and that guy was balling out. I'll tell you what, I lost in the semis, and that's all I got to say. But you like the Los Angeles Rams here. Okay, that's fair. I mean, they're playing great football. I can't argue that. Let's go to Eagles-Giants real quick. Again, divisional matchup here.
One question. What's like the seating? Like, I don't think it really would make any type of difference for them, quite honestly.
1 second, hold on.
Yeah, it would be, either the 6th or the 7th seed. So if the Rams won and the Packers won, I think the Packers are in like 6th place instead of 7th.
Bro, the Rams don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah, the Rams don't care about that.
It's gonna be a backyard football game, my boys.
I feel a lot of overs here. I just feel like a lot of these lines are too low. All right, let's go to let's stay in a couple of these here. Eagles, Giants. I mean, look, to me, this is just a crapshoot. You got to take, even though, oh my God,
take the G's.
Yeah. You got to take. You got to take them. You saying take the Giants?
I actually bet the Giants. I like the Giants. That's official one spot that I did put my money on this week. I like the Giants.
And just so people know roughly, this was a game that opened at 7, now down to 5 and 4.5 at some spots. MGM showing a 4.5.
7.
Yeah, you got it early.
I'll tell you what. play the Giants on the money line.
Money line, dog of the week. New York Giants from Knotz. Wow.
Don't worry about it.
That leads me right into. Oh wait, what do you got in that one, Eddie? Eagles, Giants. Any
Giants? Yeah, I'm definitely rolling with the Giants plus the 4.5. The Eagles are definitely going to be the 5th seed. They're probably going to be playing the Bucks. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Giants plus the 4.5.
Yeah.
The Eagles got the 5 seed either way because the Cowboys are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll probably play the Bucks.
Eagles had something to play for. They're lunch. They're the Vikings of last year.
I'll tell you what.
I think the Eagles have a lot of injuries too, man. Like I think Hurts is kind of injured, but we'll see. He's playing through it. Hurts is hurt.
Look,
his feelings are hurt. Thumbs hurt.
Those
hurt. I don't know what. Something's wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. And I think Eric Weddle wasn't fully white. Anytime you see a white cornerback or white safety ain't named John Lynch, it ain't good. It ain't good. And Eagles getting burnt. They're fucking burnt toast out there, man. I feel so bad. How you going to keep up? All right, Bears, Packers. This is the one that I like. My money line dog of the week. I actually like the Bears here, +3. I've already talked about this. The only thing I don't like about it is everybody and their mother's talking about this. This is like the Bears' time to spoil the Packers' playoff hopes. Look, here's what scares me. I don't know if it's true yet. Jordan Love looks kind of good now. Is that true? Threw some fucking dimes last week. Knotz, what is your take here? We'll go to Eddie.
Jordan Love is a mediocre quarterback. He's not horrible. He's not. I'm not going to take his flowers. I'm not going to give him any. That's my opinion of. I love Fields. I think Fields is an amazing quarterback, in my opinion. I like the Bears defense. I like everything about the Bears. I think the Bears. I said that this season, but I think next season, I think the Bears really will be a team that's in the combo. You know, they're not going to win a Super Bowl, but they will be talked about every week on ESPN.
I mean, it's going to be tough in the North with the Lions for years to come. And that's the thing is the Bears do have some power here. I think, ironically enough, Poles has separated McCaskey and Poles and from the football operations, and Poles and Fields are hooked on tight, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do with this number 1 overall draft pick. I'll tell you what, if they can get Marvin Harrison somehow, some way, Junior, I don't know if he declares. There's so much money involved now. You take the edge rusher from FSU. I feel better about this number 1 than I did before when they picked a guy who played 12 collegiate games and won, Mitch Trubisky, but I don't know. Eddie, what do you got in this one?
I think the Packers win this game. You know, I'm a Bears fan. I'm from Chicago, but I definitely think the Packers win because they definitely need to win in order to get in. But I'll be rooting for the Bears the whole way. I think it's a field goal game, though. I think they win. It's a good game, close game, and the Packers win by a field goal in the end. So they, you know, if you get the Bears +3.5, I think that should be good. The over and under, I don't know, man. 45.5 is a lot, but you know,
got to go over. I think
got to go over. Yeah, right.
I go back to Knotz. I think in week 3 or 4, we might see every game go over. I mean, look at you got the KC game here, which we're going to talk about next year. KC and the Chargers. This game, 36 points. I mean,
Chargers are one of the worst defenses in the.
This is a get-right game for KC. They want to get strong going into the playoffs. Their first time playing, I think, in a wild card weekend in Mahomes' career, or
they might not play any of their starters, and that might be good for their offense because their offensive starters suck.
Yeah.
So you play the second-string guys, maybe your offense actually works for 1 week.
Hey, they're gonna want to play. You know, I said this the other day.
Do you think the Chiefs win,
Eddie? I think the Chiefs are fucking with everybody.
You talking like flip a coin.
Bro,
yeah, exactly.
The Chiefs, I'm going to say this right now. Take an alternate line. Chiefs going to win by 100. I don't care who's playing. The Chiefs are fucking with everybody. This is the story. Let me tell you why. Al Michaels even came out and said, quote, I will not call a Chiefs game if you make me talk about Taylor Swift. And they said, okay, so you ain't calling a Chiefs game. So they're already talking about the Chiefs in the motherfucking playoffs. Like, they're going on places. And I'm telling you right now, Taylor Swift is going to come back. I don't know how fully. Some
He
fucked up
might as
shit
well
happened.
just go pack up and go to Cancun because even
Maggie, man.
Bro, when is the last time that Kelsey has scored a touchdown,
I
bro?
hope I'm wrong. What do you got now, or
Oh
Eddie?
no, Risky Knots left, bro. No. When is Kelsey gonna score again? I don't know, man. I feel like if you're with Taylor Swift, you can't outshine her. So there's no way like Kelsey can be a star anymore. It's just like all of his energy is sucked up by Taylor Swift.
It's too much. I do agree with them there.
But I think the Chargers win, dude. I mean, why wouldn't the Chargers win? You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. They're favored by now 3.5. The line's going up. People are behind them. But I like the over because I don't know, it just feels too low. All right, Bills, Dolphins here. This is the last game. And we got fucking, I think Tyreek's house was on fire. They said a kid.
Yeah, they said a kid. Yeah.
You believe it?
No. Probably not, man. I mean, you know, something's going on. I feel like it's some ritual type shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll know.
You don't know.
In the playoffs, we'll know. If they lose, we'll know. If they win, we'll definitely know. You know what I mean?
People are saying he was in the wrong crowd. Damn. I don't know what that means.
Damn.
I mean, is he playing? They're not playing this week. I mean, look, the Bills, 2.5, 49. This is the highest total on the board here, I think.
It's crazy because the Bills can the Bills and Dolphins can literally go from either the number 2 seed or number 6 seed.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, man, that game, it means so much. And it's crazy how the NFL did it to make it the last game. So it's like
it's scripted, right?
The first game is fucking Steelers, and if the Steelers win, then it's literally like the Bills have to win. Because I think if the Bills,
oh my god,
if the Steelers win and the Bills don't win,
wait a minute,
then they're out.
You're right. They might have set this up
out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going to be it can definitely be a situation where the Bills aren't even in the playoffs. And it's a situation, the number 2 seed. That's crazy.
No, Ravens quarterback is out. I mean, look, Baltimore notorious for choking, and I think you're onto something here. Pittsburgh may win, keeping everybody in tune all the way to Sunday night. You're right. They gotta watch. They gotta watch to see the Bills play the Dolphins on Sunday night. Will Tyreek Hill be playing? Who knows?
Yeah.
This opened up at 49.5, not on 48. Some people taking the under. Let's take a look at the over-under here on the total. Yeah, everybody on the under here, 48.
One pretty crazy incentive is Geno Smith.
Okay, Seattle game.
$2 million if they make the playoffs. $2 million.
What do they got to do here?
So the Seahawks need help from the Bears, man. So the Seahawks need to win, and the Packers need to lose for the Seahawks to be in the playoffs.
Got it.
The Packers need to lose, but the Packers, man. All right, so Jordan Love, he has an incentive, $500K, half a M, if he makes the play. If the Packers make the playoffs,
he's gonna be playing his ass off, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
But Sweat just got the Pro Bowl selection. DJ Moore snubbed. What are your thoughts on that? I didn't really see him as a Pro Bowl. I don't
know. I mean, you know, rest up for next year, bro. The Pro Bowl ain't shit.
Just chill. Yeah. You want to go to Hawaii that bad?
The Pro Bowl is like Tyreek Hill shit. You know what I'm saying? When he's not playing for the Chiefs and fucking, you know, just trying to get yards and trying to show out.
Yeah, just take a trip to Hawaii with your family or something, or Honolulu, wherever it is. Don't worry about it, you know. But like, you're just not a Pro Bowler. That sucks for him. Sorry. What do you want me to do, DJ? All right, that's all I got this week. Do you have anything on the front of any other games that we didn't cover? You took a shitload of notes, and I want to go over as much as possible. Anything in there that you for week 18?
On my props, you know.
What do you got on the prop side?
You got to look at the teams. I mean, the overall strategy that I use, and I like to just give you a strategy because everybody has their own kind of like, you know, and you get an idea, run with it, and then you could, reach the pot of gold.
Yeah.
But I looked at the teams that have to win and like need to do well, and then look at their stars. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, you got, CeeDee Lamb, you got Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman, Nico Collins, Puka, Joe Mixon, Kyron Williams, Mostert, Evan Ingram, Trey McBride, Sam Laporta. I mean, these are all stars, and you're looking at, top fantasy picks, top fantasy guys. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to week 18. Looking forward to collecting on the pick'ems. The way
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. I was saying, it's going to be interesting. I think the script has definitely the 49ers coming out the NFC, right? Out of the AFC, I would say you're going to be looking at it's really the Bills or the Dolphins, for real. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be the Bills or the Dolphins. Whoever wins that game on Sunday, that's who's going to be representing the AFC in the playoffs. That's who I think is going to win it. You know what I'm saying? And the 49ers, I just got to see, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're healthy, because it looks like MCM is kind of hurt or banged up, but if everybody's healthy on the 49ers, I think they'll win it all.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. Everyone has to go through San Francisco. To me, I mean, when they got to put the Ravens winning there, I think is perfect for the books, because if we see the Ravens 49ers Super Bowl, we're going to see the biggest trap line ever. And I think 49ers roll. I think they shut just because the Ravens might not make it there. Don't they? They crap every year. They crap the bed every year, but I don't know. Something about them. I don't like this not playing in week 18 thing, but what are you going to do now? I don't know. MVP, this shit just freaks me out, man. I think the Chiefs are gonna. I think the Chiefs are the team to look out for. I think you're gonna see KC, San Francisco, but the Lions, that's gonna be the game, man. Lions, San Francisco. I mean, you could see a rematch. Lions, Cowboys. Lions are gonna smoke them.
I told you my pick. I said whoever wins. And at the beginning of the year, I don't know if you want to roll the tape. You know what I'm saying? I definitely said 49ers versus the Bills. You know what I'm saying? I said 49ers versus the Bills.
That's a great call.
We'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Well,
if the 49ers are a stone cold lock, bro, there's nobody like the Rams, no. The Cowboys, no. Packers, no. Lions, no. Eagles, no. Bucks, no. Like literally, no.
Nobody.
Now, if they're healthy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel like they can run through the NFC without McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got a healthy Debo.
They have Mitchell, Debo, and fucking Ayuk.
Come on.
And their defense, come on.
It's unbelievable. I mean, who's the tight end again? I'm drawing a blank.
The crazy thing is, though, I think the Rams could potentially beat the Cowboys, depending on what that line is. You know what I mean? Because the Cowboys will be at home. But, bro, the Lions beat the the Cowboys are, I'm not going to say lunch, but it's very suspect.
It's going to be the storyline of the playoffs. Undefeated at home, right? And then they struggle on the road. And that's going to be the big factor as we sit here and try to make those picks. But so after this week, it's wild card weekend then?
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And then okay. So we're gonna have to get we'll have to get a separate pick'em pool, because I mean, you're gonna take
for the playoffs.
For a playoff. Yeah, for the playoffs. Which I think is incredibly hard. But I think the way I look at it is you picked a lot of games, and to be that high up there is pretty impressive. And I'll tell you what, I've been struggling with the NFL, but hey,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
like I say every year, I'm gonna be back, man. I'm gonna be back. Oh fuck,
back.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
man.
I'm never back.
That's the thing. Can't give up. Can't give up.
So,
Yeah.
what was the one thing? We'll end here. Final thoughts. What was your takeaway of the final season? 17 weeks, very quick. You know, I feel like we didn't skip 7 weeks. We didn't skip 7 weeks. We went right into it. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think I feel like every year I'm definitely learning more. Specifically like a great example. Last week I went like 7-6, but I still came up a decent amount of money because it was like unit play. You know what I'm saying? And can't stress enough, like the games that you are very confident in, you just gotta go harder on to make sure that you're getting what
covering.
you need.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can cover them 1U2Us that you're like, right,
exactly,
or might get blown up.
Exactly. So, but overall, man, things are pretty good. One of my challenges is like, man, I love the lottos. I love the parlays. You know what I'm saying? It crushes me when I lose by one. But
you've been doing well on those, though. I mean, even though you haven't won them, that's you won one. You took about
I won. I won some, but it's just like
it's fucked up. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely times when I go like 7 for 8, 8 for 9, 9 for 10. It's just crazy. But
do you ever think to yourself, man, I should have put in
5?
What if I would have put 7 in? But you might not have put the winner in.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, those are like my lucky shit. I'll put like $20 on those.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like a quarter of a unit. You know what I mean? Just to kind of see.
Great. They're great.
And exactly. It just keeps me kind of excited about some whatever hypothetical shit. But yeah, man. Fucking
any futures out there that you're watching or not?
Oh man, the futures. I can't believe it. So my buddy, he had like 14,000 lined up if Purdy won, but Purdy was like in the lead before they played the Ravens. And man, I remember seeing Lamar Jackson at plus 900. I didn't bet anything on it, but I remember seeing, I was like, man, if he wins, he's going to clearly be the favorite after this. So, and sure enough, plus 900 was a stone cold winner. So, he's going to win now. But yeah, man, playing that fucking playing the futures game, I don't really like it. I mean, I would probably never do like a team total wins thing because it's just like, you're getting even odds. I might as well just bet on something that's happening tonight. I like that's even odds, and I could get paid sooner.
Right.
But there are some stone cold locks, like the NFC North. Like we knew the Lions were going to win that. AFC West, we knew the Chiefs were going to win that, and that parlay probably could have paid like 200 plus 200. So it was like, damn, you could put like 500, 5,000.